I feel sympathy for just normal Jewish people trying to go about and live their lives because I feel like it's the same way, we always hear the statistic that like 13% of the population is committing 60% of the crime. And that's referring towards, black people. But then of that 13%, it's only like 2% of them doing it. So realistically, 2% of the population are doing 60% of the crime, right? And so then just normal black people who just want to go about their day, but that don't want to dress like Steve Urkel, that still want to have a pep of cool in their step. They get grouped in with like the criminality of the small percentage of black people doing enough fuck shit to make them all look bad, right? And that's unfortunate, but until they denounce that nothing's ever gonna happen there. And I feel like it's the same thing with Jewish people. It's the same thing with every community, to be honest. It's the very small percentages of any demographic, but stereotypes don't write themselves. That's where it gets sticky, right? But the thing right now, people refer to it as, oh, the noticing, the great noticing is happening because people realize like the Jews are like 2% of the population, and all of a sudden they're 50% of CEOs. They can control the banks. They like half of our government is Israeli, and it's like so. Then of those people, right? There's a lot of Jewish people that are just like normal blue collar folk who are just trying to mind their business, and then they get roped into that conversation, and then they feel threatened. So I do think we need to be better at making that distinction, but but we can't not be allowed to point out that okay, there is a small percentage of the Jewish population who for somehow some way nobody ever said these people aren't brilliant, right? Nobody's blaming them for all the problems, but for the fact that you can't point it out, like where there's smoke there's fire.